Hey guys, this might be a very bad idea. Trying to go live down here with a really gnarly crosswind. But I can't just show this place when it's the best conditions. Got to throw in some bad conditions. What? I'm getting bites though. Let's switch up to heavier weight. This is like the worst conditions when you get here as far as the wind. It's kind of a little bit from behind, but it's a low tide. How's it going? Pretty low tide right now, which means there's a lot of line in the wind until it hits the water. So it's giving me a pretty gnarly bow in my line. Trying to fish in tough conditions, what I'm trying to do. Said I was going to come down here live, so I'm here live. But we got a crosswind. I can make the audio a bitch. My audio down here is often kind of a bitch with all the wave noise and the wind. But I'm getting some bites. It's just there's a nasty, when this wind blows straight across. I'm fishing that new little grub still. Got the new little grub on. I have some of the sandworms. I was going to try and come down here and target those new. I've gotten some bites, but I said I'm fishing with like a 15-foot bow in my line. I already had to put on an extra weight. I'm not at 1 ounce right now. I think I'm close to 1 ounce, but it's just a gnarly. It's coming. I mean, there were a bunch of whitecaps out. Thought it would be more sheltered, but and I said it's low tide right now, so for me down to the water is like 15 feet. So factor that in with a 15-mile-an-hour crosswind, and you get some bow in your line. I mean, my pole's this way, my line's way over here. Yeah, yeah. Thanks. Doesn't matter if it's up; it matters the direction when it's up. If it's up like this and it's coming from behind, it's fine. You get that. Oh, I'm getting a bite. Got him. Right at the edge. It's a little olive. Yeah, look at that. A little olive. Yeah, well, at least I can feel the fish. Hopefully they get bigger than this little guy. They gotta really want it right now. They don't really want it. We can just upload it. I'll be uploading a show when I get home after this. This one's going up live. Ah! Say it every time. Damn, chain link fence. Um, damn it. This is a bow in my line, guys. Sure wish I could show you. I don't think it'll show up, but I don't think the amount of bow in my line is going to show up on video if I try to show you guys how far the bow is right now. I got a lot of freaking cormorants right out here in front of me. I know there's a lot of fish here. I'm in that same spot I was in last time. right by number 10 while I'm actually on this thing. Can you guys even see that? Hopefully. It's the line thing right past number 10. Right where that, where I said that piece of kelp that sticks out further than the rest of the kelp. There's those little sort of canals by it. But I have to cast that way with the heavier weight still to try and get to drift into where I want it. Hey, Mr. Seagull. But hey, at least I caught one. I can feel the bites. But it's just like, I said, I'm fishing. You can see it. Let me put it over here. This is how I'm fishing, guys. I'm fishing with my pole this way into the wind, just to sort of compensate this huge bow. I mean, see my rod tip there? The line is actually over here. It bites though. Actually, I kind of like it like that better. Kind of like it like that a little better. Now I can actually see it's not too bad. So, now it's in my path to cast. And it's using that little grub again. Oh, this one, I should get rid of this one. It's kind of ripped out. Sorry, I keep looking right here. Well, now the camera's over there. So I'm trying to make a cast up into the wind. I had the light line, but it was just blowing it too much. Yeah, I can't handle it that way. I'm just not used to it. Go back to not being able to see very well. The sun's gonna go behind that mountain really soon. See, I got some people fishing next to me. No, my friend told me about it. Saltwater though, isn't it? Isn't it mostly saltwater? So I don't usually fish the saltwater stuff. It's just coming down here for fun. When the lakes are a little poopy. So I really hate it here because you always have this wind. You always have to worry about the swell. I mean, there's so many factors. It's fun. It's fun practice. You can always come here. Even in the middle of winter, you get bites. I'll be down here a lot more in the winter. Because I often catch them all winter long. Yeah, I know it. My friend knows the owner guy, I guess. My friend Ash. I just haven't. I'll go in there someday. I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, and I caught a fish. I didn't even know I had one. Oh, you got off. That's funny. I was just reeling it in. They're getting ready to reel it in. And there was a fish on it. It's a nice boat. I'll go check it out. Maybe I'll go do a live there and talk to him. Give him some publicity. Yeah. It's little grubs again, guys. I have some of the actual sandworms. I used one earlier because I was going to target the surfperch, like I said. But ain't going to be happening in this wind. I hooked myself. Yeah, I brought the little hooks up here because they're all short striking it, tearing off all the tails of this. But, well, right now they don't seem to be very many of them down there. Maybe they don't like this rough conditions. So they get pretty good casts and stuff in. Oh, just dealing with a heavy crosswind. Trying to catch some rockfish. So I've been lucky with going live with these things because it's always been, at least wind-wise, in good conditions. But I saw it. I saw it said it was going to switch to west-northwest. And southwest or west-southwest, that's when it comes from behind Pebble Beach. So it's usually blowing that way. So you have sort of from behind. Switches this, it's kind of, but it's just, whoa, I got another bite. They're hitting good. It's just hard to, yeah, I'm starting to get, God, whoa, is that a fish? Yeah, that's fish. Come on. Come on. Oh, he came up right through the kelp. There's a bunch of kelp with it. Oh, look at that, guys. What the heck did I catch? How did I catch that, guys? And the hook's like totally into it. Looks like he tried to eat it. It's just on. Friggin' sea slug on. That's friggin' sea slug. He's like got some sort of shell in him. I don't know what this is. I think it's a sea slug or he's squirting all over me. It's actually in his head. Ugh. Guys, look at that. Look at that thing I caught. It's got a foot. I don't really know what it is though. It's got like an eye. See that? Ugh. Don't know how I caught that thing. I don't know if it was another fish biting it. I ain't eat that thing. I know the second I touched him, he squirted, like he didn't squirt ink, but he squirted water all over me. It's like this wind might be. I might mention it. Never mind. Golden rule as a fisherman. Never mention the wind. The second you do that, you curse yourself. Yep. See, look, that's coming up strong. Glad I put on the extra weight. I wasn't getting it down there. I was throwing it out, and there was so much bow in my line that it was just pulling it right close to the surface. Couldn't get it to drop down into the spot. I caught something unusual. Last time I caught that weird surfperch that one of my viewers said was a blacksmith perch, I guess. I think that's what he said it was a blacksmith perch. And now I catch some sort of some sort of weird thing with a weird Egyptian eye on the back of it. Come on, fishies. Are you down there? I don't know what it was. It wasn't a sea hare. I've sea hares before. She got two at the same time one time. Somehow. Uh-oh. Hit the barnacles. Barnacles aren't good. Or, you know, took the bait right off. I flipped it up and I got on those mussels down there. Mussels are like Velcro. I have a couple more of these left, and I might try the sand. Empty that up. I bought a new pack of these. Because I like them. They catch fish and they're cheaper. They're $1 cheaper. And you get 20. And they seem to work. Freshwater bait and saltwater. Works for me. All these things come off your hook so easy though. Come on. Yeah. All right. This is just a bad idea, guys. Ever get here in this heavy of a crosswind? Just go home. Just, just face the fact that you should go back another day. So I got guys right here. The sun's almost down. I got there's a bunch of guys right there. There's some guys behind me, but they're probably using like 5-ounce weights. I sure hope so. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't a sea anemone. Sea anemones like the tentacle things. I think that's called. They call that a sea foot, or something like that. It's the bites. Sea hares are the ones that have the antenna. They're sort of like a sea slug. I'm getting a lot of bites now. I cast at a certain angle so I get to drift in this little pocket. I didn't put on 2 halves. I already had the other 2 on there. I just stuck. I have 2 3/16 and a half on it. Okay, good. Close to an ounce. Where is that ounce? It's helped me keep my bait in the water. That's all I know. That's all I know. Help me catch 8 fish. 8 fish is better than no fish. Not hitting like they were the other day. Not as bam, bam, bam like the other day, but the other day it was heavy swell. The wind was from behind, so it was calm. I'd rather have the heavy swells and less wind, or wind from behind, or wind straight up. It's these crosswinds that kill you. You see how far? I mean, it's kind of pretty low tide, so I mean, I got like 20 feet to the water. So there's a lot of room for that wind to push your line. Helps when I get on the kelp because then there's more pressure, so keep the line straighter. A lot of those little bites again. Now's not the time for all those little surfperch to come in. Hoping the feed's better than the last time. Because it is a military. Whoa, Jesus, that was a good hit. Because it's a military base, you never know. You never know what they're doing, if they're scamming, if they're whatever. It does mess up the feed though. Okay. Yeah, last time it was a little pixely. And I kept noticing it kind of like drawn out. I said, it's a military base. You never know what they're doing in the background. I got 5 bars. Same bars, same everything I get when I, like yesterday when I went at Coyote Creek Lakes, and that feeds usually stays nice. Pinot, it stays nice. It's just our military secret spy stuff. I'm going to try the other side. Try coming in the other side of the pocket this time. It's just my line. Try to let it out to let it sink, and my line just like takes off that way. I'm using that little the gulp, the jigging grub. Same one I was using. Whoa, there's fish on the other side of it. It's a pops. It's a freshwater bait, I guess. I guess the red ones, the blue ones are saltwater, and the red ones are freshwater. I don't think the fish care. It's just a grub. It's a little 2-inch grub. Yeah, it's a little 2-inch grub. And I got a number 6 little bait hook in it. This grub's only 2 inches long. We have a 3-inch. I mean, it's hit a lot more on this one. Kind of coming up the other side of the outer edge. Come on, you need to hit it harder than that. You need something to really just freaking smack it. Hook himself. It's a lot of action. It's just not the most comfortable conditions in the world. It seems like the wind's going to shut down a little bit. Yep, I think it's fish. Probably broke off. That's how the crosswind is. No. I actually got it out complete. No, I don't think the action's as good on a drop shot. At least not the way I'm fishing it. Plus, you're gonna get snagged a lot more, especially if you hook it where you have that hook exposed, like people nose hook. Or I mean, you can do the Texas weedless thing, but I just think because the weight's here, the drop shot's here. This doesn't allow it. I mean, this is keeping it stiff, and you're working it through there. It's not going anywhere. When you do it this way, like I have it with the Carolina rig, you're bringing it up, and this thing's just going like this, doing all kinds of really cool natural drifting and going through the kelp all natural. You put it there and the weight below it with your line, it keeps it tight, and this doesn't move much. So I just think doing it this way gives it a lot better action, a lot better movement. Makes it look a lot more natural. Especially when you're using something like this. Instead of worm on or something on the drop shot, so there's a lot of action for the worm. This thing has no action. I don't even know if the curly tail moves. I don't even know if this curly tail even moves when I don't even know if it curls or anything while I'm moving it through. I mean, hopefully it's really limp and it does its curly thing. But I don't know, but it works and it catches fish. So I decided, well, it's actually it's because they were out of all the sand. That's why I decided to buy these. And I said they're cheaper. They have a 3-inch too. I might try that. If I did a 3-inch, I'd probably go to number 4 hook. Said I went by and bought more. I brought some of my smaller hooks because I was going to try and see if I catch more of those, I guess, blacksmith surfperch. Ooh, that felt like a good thump. Good enough to get itself hooked. Good enough to get itself hooked. Another. Oh, it's actually a blue, guys. A little blue. A little blue this time. Wow, that's weird. It's hooked from under the jaw. Look at that. It's actually not even in his mouth. Blue. Uh oh. Uh oh, that wasn't good. he's he's this thing ripped out again. He's seagull bait, guys. I threw him, he bounced off the rock, and now he's I don't know if you can see him. He's he's right there. It's that little light spot right there. A little light spot. That's the rockfish. Oops. That was the blue rockfish. That's now gonna be seagull bait. So these things have very low tolerance, impact tolerance. I'm getting rid of that thing. I'm gonna go with the sand right now. If you throw these things out and they bounce off the rock before they're into the water, it almost always kills them. And they don't even hit that hard. I'm gonna go to one of these. Like 5 left. I was getting bites on it earlier. I can't believe that. A seagull hasn't seen that. He hasn't moved. Yeah. So it's just different. I know you can hook it up so you can hook the weedless on it instead of just a little like regular drop shot. You can put like a regular worm hook on it. But this, with the current and all that, that's what they're looking for. Stuff just cruising through the current. They're looking for stuff floating by and all that half the time. Or a fish is kind of like going like this through the current or whatever. So I said, I don't know. I didn't start out with this. I started out fishing it with bigger brush hogs and stuff. And I had the weight like you would right up against the nose of the bait. I was using a big half-ounce weight in that. And I figured when I was setting the hook, it was probably freaking knocking their mouth open and all that. So then I started just putting the weight and then moving it back like 6 inches. And I started getting a lot better hook percentage. And then after that, I started going, well, if I'm doing that, I might as well lighten it out more so it gets more of a floating thing going. And then I started getting good hookup percentage and more bites with putting it behind. I said when I go in and punch, I shorten it up to only about 6 inches, not like a foot like it is now, or a foot and a half. I keep it closer to the weight when I punch the trout. Just because I don't want them too far behind it. Yeah, Tritus rigs. See people throw throw jigs and stuff, like weedless jigs and that. This is much better. Especially because they like smaller baits. So this is easy to hook up a smaller bait on. I just threw out the sandworm, guys, and I didn't get a bite. Those guys are taking pictures. They caught one right there. See it? They caught one. They caught one. I did just get a bite while I was showing you guys that. Oh, guys, this might, anyway, there's not much time left. 7:12. And then they come around, I don't know, they'll come around 7:30 or so. 7:30 or quarter till. It seems like the little grub's getting more hits than this sandworm. I actually only got one bite on the sandworm. Let me try the other pocket. Wind's getting a little more manageable now. Not really. These rockfish actually don't eat very many fish. Study, I found a, whoa, that was a good bite. I found a study they did on them here in the Monterey Bay. It was actually at the gopher, but still no rockfish in there. And 45% of its stomach content was crab. 42% of its stomach content was brittle stars. And squid and fish and all that made up like the rest of the 5%, 2%, 1%. They mostly eat crabs and the brittle stars. So they're eating a lot of little stuff. They're not much of fish eaters. I think I'm over this guy's line. Well, being a wildlife biologist. Oh, no wonder, guys. Look, this little surf perch must be out there. I knew I got some bites out there. Yeah, being a wildlife biologist, I know a lot of. I mean, I'm used to doing studies, and I've done studies myself. So I don't go to fishing magazines or fishing stuff when I want information about something. I go to scientific journals and scientifically published stuff. I mean, it has all the graphs and all the means and all the statistics and all that stuff in it, but that's what I'm in school for, and that's what I know. Yeah. As a fisherman, I know you don't learn much from the. I mean, I'm a fisherman, but at least I have a biology background. A lot of those fishing articles, when they try to say, "Oh, you feed the fish this, you need to fish that, you need to do," I'll go to the source, a real study, and look at the stomach contents and all the other stuff of a certain fish, and see what it really eats, and then try and figure out something that'll mimic it when I fish for it. And that's what these sandworms. Sandworms look a lot like the legs of the brittle. I don't know what the grubs look like. Maybe a little shrimp or a little something. I mean, because it's a small percentage, doesn't mean they won't eat them when it's there. But I see a lot of people throw the big swim baits here. I usually out fish them on this little stuff. Even when I went out with my friend Ash in the boat, he was throwing big swim baits and stuff for like 4 inch and all that. And I was catching more of them on this on his boat than what he was doing with the swim baits. Yeah, they seem to like the grub better than these sandworms at the moment. Since I've switched to this sandworm, I'm getting very few bites. Interesting. I don't know where my bait is. Cutting the kelp went flying. We'll see if somebody wanted to catch you. They'd probably set a trap with fried chicken and pizza. They'd probably catch you in a heartbeat. Fortunately, there's not much time left as the wind decided to set down a bit. It took me a while. I lived here for like 5 years. I think. Well, I tried the striper. I did striper on the beach for a while. But I lived here for like 5 years before I came down here and started fishing the pier. I don't know. I just didn't think it'd be this fun. I didn't think I knew how to catch them. I tried the squid and the shrimp and tried everything the other fishermen told me to do. And I just started fishing for them like bass. And I said, wow, these things are fun. They're like little smallies. Smallies of the sea. Hey guys, this isn't producing nearly as many bites. I mean, it is the natural, not the fish. Well, I got some weight. I don't know what it is. This isn't the camo, which is the best salmon color, the green and red. Natural's kind of second in line. I'm gonna have to open that new package of the grubs. It's gonna be hitting that a lot better. All right, I'm gonna open that package. Not much time to dilly dally. The Doom Cruise. on the lurk. Yep, straight from there to here, usually. All right, where are they? Put this back in here. I'm getting rid of this thing. Well, that fish finally disappeared. I didn't see it. Should he flipped off in the zone, or if a wave hit him, or going back to these things, they seem to be getting. Yeah. The best therapy is not to have to go to work at all. Best therapy is to fish for a living. All right, going back to the grub, see if it makes a big difference. See if the grub makes that much of a difference. This is how you figure stuff out, guys. This is how you figure stuff out. Try different stuff once in a while. If you have something you think they always hit, especially here in the ocean, those sandworms. I came down here and tried it. Anyway, I said something that's good. Green or red are usually better. But there's always times that for some reason they want something different. Yep, look at that. I caught one. Oh, he got off. Ah. Yeah, first cast on that, guys. I have one book. How many times did I throw that sandworm around? See? They do want this more. Well, I'll be able to tell if I get another bite right away, too. Yeah, I threw out that one. I made like 3 or 4 casts with that sandworm. I got a couple little bites, and that was it. That was first cast fish on. I actually have to fish. Like, you can see that piece of kelp right there. Piece of kelp right into my line. That was out in front of me more. I was out in front of me and it was creating a cut on each side. Now it's drifted all the way over there and there's no pockets on either side of it. I actually caught a diver. Oh, there's another fish. Uh, actually caught a diver one time right before I went live. Well, I didn't. He grabbed my line. I could tell he was on there. It was heavy weight pulling, and they kind of pissed me off because I threw right on top of him because it came right into where I was fishing. And I was nice enough. I didn't set the hook or anything. I just let him keep pulling, and then all of a sudden it just broke, and I brought it in. The line was just took his knife out, and just cut it. I think he just grabbed it with his arm because I threw right on top of him. I think he watched it just fall down by him, and he got pissed off, so he grabbed the line. I felt it. It wasn't a sea. It never like took off. It just kept pulling and pulling. There's nobody out today. Uh-oh. See that kelp move. And I think there's a rock underneath it. Cast it right with that kelp. And I got hooked on the bottom. And believe it or not, I still got my whole rig. This is nice. I like that lake. Ooh, what did I do here? I do. Like it's all wrapped around the weight. This is I just destroyed this weight on the bottom. Yeah, wait. Look at the end of it. That's how hard it slammed. Oh, look at this one. Look at that. It's all flat. That's how hard I slammed it into the cement wall. I actually slammed it one time. The Coast Guard guy was just reminding me that one time I brought the weight back so hard and it hit the fence. It hit that fence behind me and it actually dented the fence. It left a big ding in the fence. That thing must have been coming back at like 100 miles an hour. I've been hit too. I've been hitting the back of the head. I've been hitting the knuckles. I've been hitting the back. It doesn't feel very well. Especially when I got hit in the back of the head. I mean, I had my hat on, but still. I had a lump for like a week. Bounced off my head and it went over the fence. Ricocheting off my head. Alright. Time to get some fish. We're not casting where I just did. Definitely there's a rock right there. Probably the rock that yeah. No, there's no reception in Guadalupe. Is that what you're talking about? I don't get any reception at Guadalupe. I've been to the lake and checked it out. I haven't fished it yet. But I don't. Wait, what? I'm getting a bite. Yeah. A picture of a friend and when I did my blog for 5 years, my written blog, and we were at that little test pond. And he had it stuck in the reeds. He pulled it off, and the bullet weight and he ducked. He hit him straight in the head. Started bleeding. I gave him a napkin. Took a picture of it, of course. And it was in the shape of a bullet head. And I started to leave, and it actually went off his head, and he was tangled in the reeds behind him. So it was kind of funny. I had a friend when I was little. I had cast a different direction. There ain't much anything going on where I'm casting right now. That moving kelp totally messed up my area. I had a friend one time. I was fishing way back when. And I was like really little. I got caught on a post at the end of the dock. Found a post at the end of the dock, and I pulled it off, and it actually came back a half ounce. I think it was a half ounce weight. Came back and hit him square in the crotch, like just. He was rolling around on the ground for like 15 minutes, just moaning. Insult to injury. It was 5 miles of lake, and we rode our bike there, so we had to ride back on a bike seat. It was hilarious. Yeah, I heard a big thud, and me and my friend looked at each other, and then we looked over, and my friend was just on the ground rolling, double up in the ball, going, "Oh!" Yeah, that was fun. Not for him. It was funny. The odds of it, I just turned around. It wouldn't come off, so I just turned around and started walking to bust the line. And I guess the leader busted and shot, ricocheted the weight back. Ended up hitting him Yeah. That's why I got snagged one other time and he went running. He grabbed his crotch and went running and hid behind a wall. Oh, I lost that one too. Getting bites going more the other way, guys. These grubs are tearing out a lot easier than the other pack. No, it stayed together. So it's a little bit tough on this. So these are a lot thicker than the sandworms with this hook. So I should probably do the number 4 on here. Should do the number 4. Uh-oh, guys. Look who's coming. Look who's coming, guys. Can you see them? Oh, it's a little dark. Yep. Yep, you guessed it. What time is it anyway? I told you they'd be here about 7:30. It's all right. I'll be down here live tomorrow too. All right, guys. There they are. They're approaching. I like how you guys like appear out of. You're the Doom crew, and you can't see you until you get right here. It's like you appear out of like the darkness. It's ominous. Gotta get them a yellow vest or something. Oh yeah, see, you hear that noise right there? That's the boat alarm. Yeah, I'm going live here tomorrow. I get off a little bit earlier. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully the wind's better when I start. Oh yeah, stay on. Come on, stay on. Uh-oh. You got caught in the rocks. Uh-oh. This poor fish has been in 2 rock cracks. I think I killed him. I think I killed him. That's my first grass today, guys. I slammed him into 2 rocks on his way up here. He's, he doesn't look like he's doing too well. That's a little grass. I think he's going to be fish food or bird food. Everybody else is breaking down. No, I didn't hit the wall with him. I hit 2 different rocks with him. He pulled out of the kelp and he slammed against the first rock. Not a good bait. All right. It's cute. It's walk time, I think. It's walk time. I have everything. Sorry, it was a little bit quicker one today, but I was just waiting and hoping. See, now it's perfect conditions. That wind, I didn't think it would let down because last night the wind was blowing till. Last night it was blowing till like, at least at my house, which is over that way across the bay. Wind was blowing till like 11 o'clock last night. It was blowing pretty hard. So tomorrow, you can see those clouds out there. I think we're actually supposed to have some more cloud covers. I'm gonna go to the outside for a little bit. I think the tide's coming up. I might throw a cast or 2 out there. It depends because there's not much room out there, and well, it's not those guys because that's the big crew, but the people in front of me, they all just got here. They haven't been here very long. They might pop out there. Yeah, probably. It's weird. It's weird how the swell comes this way. You look straight across. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Careful, guys. Here, watch what you say on the comments now. These guys are trained to have eagle eyes. See the comment? Run.
Run. I think it was windy for a second, huh?
It just shut down now. Like right as this doom crew came.
Yeah, I was standing up in the parking lot. I was like, hope we don't have to go anywhere.
No, I waited. I've only been live. I've been live. I haven't even been live an hour. I was waiting because it was such a crosswind. It was straight. It was just I had a 30-foot bow in my line when I cast it. It was just terrible. Well, these guys are saying I was at the lake and there's this really cute female warden that came down to check my license.
Oh, the blondie?
Yeah, do you know her? She's new. Everyone's like, you should have ran, so she had to tackle you.
Okay.
I said it would have been the tackle of my life. It was all rocky though. If I was in a park with grass, I would have bolted so quick. She just checked me again. She was at Coyote Creek Lake. She showed up at.
I think she's kind of
Yeah, she's new. She's in my thumbnail. I told her that. I'm like, look at my thumbnail. It says, female warden, more of those, please. And I put cutie, but it's a shot from her like walking to the side. You can't see her face. Everyone's like, you didn't get her face. I'm all, well, you know. I had my hat cam on when I was talking to her. She was above me. So you just kind of see from like, and she's shaking my face. And when I told her that, she's like, maybe that was better. I'm all, oh no, they probably would have wanted to see your face. All right, nobody's gonna fish out here. Good. It's too low though, guys. Look. Always tell you guys. But see those rocks? And those rocks are below the water. When they're below the water, it's good out here. Or it can be good out here. But it's like that. They're like 2 feet to the top of them right now, which means out here is only like 4 feet deep, 5 feet deep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some cute Coast Guard girls down here. That's what you were referring to. Was Coast Guard. There's a few of them down here. But you guys saw my setup. No. I said I haven't been down here that much. I only come down here when I go live. I haven't fished. I don't usually. Actually, I don't even think I fish here anymore unless I'm coming down to go live. If I don't come down here, I go home and edit. I don't like to come down here and just see you guys. Should have dropped down and started choking. Yeah, it probably would have been him that did the CPR though. I just love this camera or this phone. Just amazing how bright that looks. It's kind of a bummer. Last time they came down at like, what was it? It was like 46. They came down last time. But every day it gets darker. Hour later. Hour later, like a couple minutes every day, isn't it? I don't think there's gonna be much out here, guys. It's. I didn't realize it was that low of a tide. It's pretty good that I caught that many fish on that low of a tide. I had live feeds when I come here when it's that low, and I don't even get a bite. Yeah. I love there's any mackerel out here though. I haven't been 6 months. Was that a boat with my friend or was I on shore? Still got to say, well, I'm going to do it this way, guys. I just got to say, isn't that like the most beautiful freaking. That's got to be one of the most beautiful shots for me, for someone like doing a fishing show and going live. It's the fact that I can turn the camera and show you guys that great shot of the end of Cannery Row. Like I said, people come from all over the world just to see that. Are they everywhere at the pier, at the wharf now? Really? I just heard a bunch of people say. Well, I saw some guy that was catching some. I saw a guy was catching some jack smelt in that. But did they come in there? I've been waiting to kind of go there, but everybody said they weren't. But at the wharf, same time we're out here. I've never seen anybody catch them out here. I've caught them here on the pier, very rarely. I remember one time I was out, I caught them. If I get some sand dabs, remember somebody was saying there were sand dabs out here? Now they have this extra weight, I can cast it an extra long way. I think they said something about some clouds tomorrow or something. I mean, you can see them out there. Definitely some clouds over there. That ain't fog. That definitely ain't fog over there. Of course, we're getting that time of year into September. Usually, sometimes the end of September. Usually, sometimes the beginning of April, we start to get April. October, we get our storms. I think it was there last Saturday. Last Saturday? No, I think Saturday before that. I might be there this Saturday. My friend Chris, they go on the boat out on the boat with is usually on here, but he didn't pop up today. I keep forgetting to email him to say, hey, I have Saturday off. Because he has his kid and everything. So usually, sometimes he'll go, but 74. Yeah, I was just over there. Yesterday was. I was live yesterday. It was 84, I think. 85. Still, my left after I did the live yesterday, it was still 74 degrees when I got to my car. It was 70 the whole way back. You wait, by the end of the month, this is when we get our hot weather. We get our Indian summer, probably like the last week of September and sometimes into the beginning of October or something. It will be like 100 over there. Whoa! That was cool. That water, out of the way it hit the rock and it shot up like 20 feet like a geyser. That was pretty cool. Yeah, there's no sand dabs out here. At least not any that want my stinking grub. I'm not getting any bites out here. Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. I've seen people catch them at the very end of the pier. Guy caught a whole bunch of them one time. It's all sand out here. I mean, you have the rocks that go down the 45-degree angle, but out there is all sand. I've seen flounder caught here. I saw stingray caught here. Punching? Punching where? Here or Pinot? I haven't actually flipped Pinot in I don't know how long. I haven't flipped Pinot in a long time. Can't do it in Chris's boat. I have to come down here with some live shrimp or some squid, some of that stinky stuff. I think I got a bite. Sandworm would probably work better than this thing. I want to. If you look back at my old shows and when I had my own boat, I have a lot of good flipping ones that you know. Chris's boat, I can't. It's like you can't. It can't stand up. He doesn't really have control of the trolling motor too well. I mean, I'll probably be doing some flipping this winter with my other friend Jeff, the one that has the tracker. Me and him usually flip. But recently, we were getting them all outside now, so we weren't flipping much. But I want to do some winter, you know, flipping some fish. Like in January when the water's like 45 degrees, 40 degrees. You can still flip them out there in the middle of winter when it's freezing cold. That's why lake's so fun. You can always catch fish there. You can always catch them flipping a pinna. I just have more fun catching them out in the middle. Last time we were there, almost everybody was flipping. Everyone was going around the side. Everyone was flipping. We were sitting out in the middle. You'll see. No. They're a lot smaller there on average. I fished it. I did a show there like 2010 for carp. A friend was a carp fisherman at the time. And they're smaller fish though. Pinot has way bigger average fish than Kelly. There's a lot of like 2-pounders in Kelly, I hear. I don't know why. I mean, they're really close to each other, but Pinot definitely has. Yeah, it was good here. It was crazy, hardcore freaking crosswind. It just shut down about, I don't know, maybe it's starting to pick up now again. About 10 minutes before the Doom Crew came. Smallies at Pinot? I mean, Kelly? Yeah. Is that what you were saying? Kelly? No, there's no smallies in there. They're just smaller fish on average. It doesn't have nearly the amount of like 4 or 5 and 6-pounders that and 3-pounders for that matter that Pinot has. Pinot's a freaking trophy lake. For the amount of fish that come out of there every day, the amount of pressure it gets from people all the time. No, I made it. I keep wanting to go there, and every time I check the wind, it's 25, 30 miles an hour. So I'm like, damn it. So you've seen the ones I've done before, Bay. And now I hear it's so low now, isn't it? Isn't it like hella low now? Like you have to walk like. No, not smallies in Kelly, just smaller bass. Smaller largemouth in Kelly. No, they're just a smaller size. It doesn't have as many big ones as Pinot. Yeah, you can fish from shore, I guess, some places. Maybe one of them's like by the high school or something, and there's people that know trails to get into some of the. Anyway, it's private land, the land that's on the one side where there's no houses. Everybody just becomes a member of the gun club so they can go there. The Rod and Gun Club, I guess. It's not as big as Pinot either. I've been there, and people water ski on it. We were there, and there was somebody water skiing on it. Because it's a private lake. They can do whatever they want on it. Yeah, we caught some carp there. I saw a lot of little fry. We were there in like later spring. There were a lot of fry around. My friend's a big carp fisherman. Does carp tournament, so he got into the club. So fishing 2 days in a row, but I'm not that angry. Pinot's better. You just got to deal with more people at Pinot. But then that's just more people you can outfish. Who wants to outfish one other person? You can outfish like 10 other people on the lake. That's what makes it fun. Yeah. Well, I think if you go to Dinosaur Point, it's a little better. But I always wanted to fish the other side. That's usually directly into the wind. But it's very low. I mean, I was gonna go there when it was all the way up, almost to the freaking freeway. That's when I wanted to fish it. But now I heard it's like 100-yard walk down or so to just get to the water. It's kind of like New Almaden. I was just in New Almaden. I haven't been there either. I still have plans to go there to do a venture to a new lake. Haven't made it there yet. I haven't even made it to Calero. I was there once, and it was super, super windy, and even with super, super wind, yeah, I hear there are. I want to go. I'll probably still hit up this fall. I just thought you could get on the 5 and go to it, but you have to actually go in and over, and the bridge that goes to it. There's no exit from the freeway. You have to go into Los Banos and through and around. So I just didn't feel like dealing with it. Been to New Almaden. I think my show's coming up there. So I have so many shows backed up. Kind of a little bit. Actually, I'm going to be going home after this and uploading a show for Pinot and on shore. That was a while ago. And then I think I have won't tell you where, but I caught a PB in one of the lakes recently. At least my PB not my PB, but my PB for the lake. In one of them, one of my fish all the time, I caught a PB out of. That show's coming up. I think next. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. There ain't nothing out here, guys. It's too low. It's too low for tide. 9.5. That's my biggest ever. It's 9.5. Was out of Pinot like a couple years ago. I always tell the story, but I caught an 8.5, another 8.5, another 9, and a 7.5 that same year in like a 6-month period. I was in the water. It was 2014, I think, 4 years ago. 14 or 15. It was when it was the lowest it ever been. The 9.5 was on shore. One of the 8.5s was on shore. Actually, no, 2 of the 8.5s was on shore. And the 7.5 was on shore at the launch. And the other 9 actually came out on the lake on a square bill. And I also caught a 7.12 out of Pinot. Lots of 6s. Well, I'm getting a bite, guys. It's getting a pretty good bite. Wait, what? What for? What area? For no pay, where? Oh, you can send me a. Oh, you mean San Luis? Is that what you're talking about? I got a little bite. Yeah, I was just gonna park right there on the. I want to go to that spot on the way when you're going. When you come around, you start heading down to where you go to O'Neill Forebay. There was a. When it was higher, there was a cool place that had a bunch of trees and a bunch of stuff in there. It's one of the turnouts that's right there. It's got like the walk path through. But I never made it there, and it was straight into the wind when that wind is heavy. And I checked it, and they kept saying that the day that I had planned to go, I checked previously, it said the wind was going to be down. And then, of course, the day I was going to go, I checked the wind, and it said 20 to 25 mile an hour. So I'm going to go there one time with my friend Ash. It's in one of my videos. We headed there, and on the way there, they said it was fine. By the time we got there, the red light came on, and we couldn't fish it, so we went to the forebay. I'll get out there, but I want to fish for largemouth. Yeah, and I don't like going early. I don't even like getting them early for the tournaments. Yeah, but I said I don't want to fish for striper. I want to fish for largemouth. I know they're in there. That's the same thing I do when I go to O'Neill Forebay. Everybody goes there for the striper. I go there and catch a lot of good largemouth. I need to go back to, well, there's some people on yesterday talking to me. I forget what their call name were or whatever, but go back to Lexington because I want to fish for more of those spots. And I need to find someplace around here where I can go to get smallies. I haven't fished for smallies in forever. I know Folsom has them. I know Berryessa has them. I think Del Valle has them. Yeah, Del Valle. Yeah, I know. I think it's the closest one that has smallies. I don't know. When I'm at the Delta in a couple weeks for the tournament, on Sunday, I might drop down and go and fish an adventure at Del Valle before I head back here, since I'm already going to be up there. I went to Los Fisqueros that one time. I drove all the way there from here, and I dropped into it on the way back to the Delta, but I didn't catch anything, and so I didn't make it a show. No striper. I don't like. I've never caught a striper out of O'Neill. I've never caught. Well, I've never been to San Luis, but I've caught stripers in the Delta during the tournament. Caught stripers in Santa Margarita Lake. Caught stripers on the beach. But no, I want to go there and fish for largemouth. I want to fish the species that people don't fish for. You can trust me, if a bunch of stripers start busting something, it's not like I'm not going to throw on them. Or if I catch them while fishing for largemouth, I'm not going to say, oh, screw this, I'm leaving. There's only stripers biting. I'm going to say, cool, I'm catching stripers. It's like when I go to Nassau and suddenly you start catching a bunch of the white bass. Cool. They're fun to catch. All right, guys, I think I'm going to head out. Time is 8 o'clock. Wow, 8 o'clock. It's only been an hour and 13 feet. It's getting dark early. And I started a little later. But I will be here tomorrow. If anybody's from the area and wants to come down here, I'll be here live again. Hopefully the wind's better, different, so maybe I can try and get some of those blacksmith perch that they're called. I'm sure a couple of them will be. I still have some of the same ones up, so yeah, I'll be down here again tomorrow, about the same time, hopefully a little bit earlier, if the wind is more respectable to me. And thanks a lot, guys. And in about, I don't know, about an hour, I'm gonna have a show. I'm gonna upload a show. This is gonna go on to as a regular show, but I'm gonna be uploading another show, one for me on short piano. So look for that in like an hour or something, or a couple hours. So thanks a lot, guys. Tune in tomorrow. Hopefully I'll catch more. Hopefully the wind will be kinder. And yeah, thanks a lot. And be sure to check out the show I'm going to be putting up in about an hour and a half. All right, guys, see ya. I'm out.